How do you feel about the current age of reggae right now? How do you feel like, is this like the high point of it for you right now? Did you like it better like a few years back? How do you feel about the current sound?
Well, I mean, I think all of us will always be somewhat attached to the music that we grew up to. And the music that we're partying to when, like, in our late high school years coming up, So 90s dancehall and 80s dancehall will forever be one of my favorite sounding music, I understand now that you have a lot of young people coming up, and even me myself have to give them a chance. I remember when I was young, it took a while for my mother to get used to the music I was listening to, you know what I'm saying? So even now listening to what the next generation is coming up with, I have to give them a chance by giving myself a chance to get used to it, Overall still, I can say, especially on the conscious side of the music, the root side of reggae music, there's a few artists that I'm very proud of the work that they're doing, namely Kabaka Pyramid, Chronix, Protege, them youths, they really hold up the banner the right way right now, Yeah.
This album is about motivating people, so why do you think, like, some people don't accomplish their goals? What do you think are some of the roadblocks that stop people from getting to where their dreams are at?
Lack of determination, lack of discipline, lack of being honest, like really being your own critic and learning from your own mistakes. Sometimes there's lack of opportunity, sometimes a bit of luck goes a long way sometimes, lack of opportunity sometimes, But then again, that's a part of the thing of the album, but really, it's your responsibility to get your thing done, get yourself together, Yeah.
What's been the greatest thing you've learned throughout your whole career? If there's one thing you could teach to all artists, what is one thing that you learned?
To teach all artists?
Yeah, when you meet an artist, you go, man, look out for this.
What goes up must come down. So, be humble, because you can't be the hottest thing every day. So remember, that you're gonna want people to pick you up when you need to be picked up too. Yeah.
Who's going? Next step. Who got one in the back?
Yeah, could you tell us the story when you first met Nas?
The first time I met Nas was 95. If I have the year correct, I want to say 95, where he was on Smoking Grooves tour. And my older brothers and sisters were on that tour too. They were headlining that tour. And also on that tour he had the Fugees. So he was actually guest appearing in the Fugees set. He was doing If I Rule the World, they would call him on to do that single. So that's the first time I ever met him, but that was just a brief handshake. And then the first time I really was able to have a conversation with him was when I invited him to be a part of my album on a track called Road to Zion. So when he came to the studio, our studio at home in Miami, he came to do his part, and that's the first time I really spoke to him, Yeah.
What was it like when you got the call from Jay Z? Did you go, this ain't Jay?
No, I knew it was.
How'd that one come together?
He texted me actually, so he didn't call me, he texted me. And he knew I was coming out here to California to do the video for Medication. And he heard that I was coming out, so he said if he can, steal 2 hours of my time to come by the studio. So I said, yeah, sure. And he said he had an idea he wanted to play for me. So we got to the studio. He actually played the whole album for us. My song included, but of course minus my voice, right? And said he would like me to do the hook for the song. So he already had the idea what he wanted for the hook. So I did that for him, the vocals for the hook. And then he said, okay, just please freestyle on the beat. And I looped the beat out a few times, so and a freestyle over the beat. And then they kind of cut up my freestyle and constructed what is like my verse on the record, So that's how that went down.
And then before you left, did you go, thanks, Jay, and then hit him with a bill? It's Jay Z. You got some money all the time.
No, man.
I'd be like, yeah, dog. Sign it over.
No, but it was an honor, because I'm a fan, so it was an honor.
You're a great man. Because I would hit him with a bill. Crazy. What you want to say, bruh?
Hello. I just wanted to ask you what's your favorite strain, and do you have a specific time that you choose to medicate?
Wait, answer. I'm gonna add on to that. When did you start getting into strange stuff like that? Because you from the era where it was regular. Yeah. Now they got this space age stuff. Were you like, I'm cool on that.
No,
It tastes like coconuts and all types of bars. This is bubble gum. What's this supposed to be weed? You've always been down with it, like no matter what it was.
Yeah, because herb is a big part of our culture, and from growing up. Even like in Jamaica, we used to get the High Times magazine every now and then. Somebody would bring down a copy or whatever it be. And even looking at those things, so we'd be down there dreaming of strains that we hadn't yet tried out. And, you know what I mean? And kind of, even as a teenager too, a couple times I tried growing. You know what I mean? Not to any great success, but I've tried growing a few times. So, and my favorite strain now, to answer your question, is my strain that we have, you know what I mean? Yeah. Which is called Speak Life. OG Kush, Speak Life. Yeah.
Can we get it?